let's talk some high school football, and let's see what you think about those Manheim Central Barons, and have absolutely dominated their first couple of opponents, are rising up the state and District 3 rankings. And at the end of week 3, they had outscored their opponents like 109-7, which is just obscene, Tim. How impressive have you been with Manheim Central this year?
Well, I picked them second, I think, in the section behind Calico now, with their injuries.
We both were kind of feeling that way, yeah.
I tell you what, they obviously were in a rebuilding year this year. They are not in a rebuilding year. They are just going strong. They dismantled a great program in Cumberland Valley in week 1. That's where their 7 points actually came from. And then the game that we had on Blue Ridge, they beat Hempfield 14-0 in a game that really their defense played really, really great. They bent, but they did not break. Yeah. Offense sputtered a little bit, and then they just throttled a very good Susquehanna Township team up in the Harrisburg area. This team is better than I can imagine that they would be. Offense, they obviously can score points, but boy, that defense just looks tremendous. You give up 7 points in 3 games. My goodness, no one's beaten you.
Yeah, I agree. And I think they're back to being contenders, not only in the section, but in the district, if they really have things going, and it seems like they do. And you're talking about some of those stats and things, and it's just like, wow, they have been absolutely dominant. And it's just wild to think that they could bounce back so fast.
That quickly. And they're doing it with a balanced offensive attack as well, passing and running. And that's what those great Manheim Township teams did, Chad, in the past years. You couldn't really look at, I'm going to stop the quarterback, I'm going to stop the running back, I'm going to stop a wide receiver. They've got a bunch. Heffernan, they've got a good wide receiver in Owen.
Sensenig, yep.
Yeah, Sensenig. And of course, Novak. That's a 3-headed monster right there. And you've got 3 or 4, good players. But really, it all starts up front. They protect Novak well.
Well, it sounds like, their lines, their offense and defensive line are so much better. They're light years away. Mm-hmm. And so that, it springboards Manheim Central into that Section 2 championship conversation. And they play Warwick in week 6 coming up, which is a big deal. I mean, that basically could decide the section there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens there. And then, as they go along, we've got big games at the end of the year too, but week 6, which we'll have that on Blue Ridge, by the way. So again, just makes my job so much more fun and exciting.